about Travis was that he never tried to change me at all. So like I said, I met him in college. He was in high school, and I obviously I was in the middle of outgrowing partying, but I still partied a lot. And I don't know if y'all know this, but he doesn't drink at all. Like, even though he's legal to drink, he doesn't drink. And I'm Hispanic, so I have tequila in my veins. So I drink. I don't drink a lot, but I drink. And I used to party and stuff. And he would literally drive me, sit outside for hours while I'm inside partying, and then take us home.
Again, I still hope that all goes well for Travis Hunter. You know, I really do. I still hope that he has counsel around him that will
Travis Hunter's wife just got caught slipping, and Travis is losing his mind. Fans have been warning him for a hot minute about his wife, Leanna Lenee, saying she's for the streets. And it looks like he just learned that the hard way. Not only did Leanna allegedly cheat on him, but now people in the know are saying she's expecting a baby with one of his Jaguars teammates. Talk about for the streets, honey. But as if that cheating mess wasn't enough, word on the street is that Leanna is already planning to file for divorce just 2 months after marrying Travis. And here's the real crazy part. Travis didn't even sign a prenup. Now everybody's asking the same question. Was Travis truly clueless about who Leanna really was? Or has she always been a gold digger, marrying him with nothing but his bank account in mind? Let's get into it. When the first rumors about Leanna started floating around, fans were quick to clap back, saying people were just jealous and looking for drama. But the truth is, none of this came out of thin air. The signs have been sitting right in front of us for years. Back in 2022, long before this whole wedding, the Jaguars contract, and all the messy headlines, Leanna and Travis did a sit-down interview that barely made a splash at the time. But watching it now hits completely different. In that interview, Leanna didn't try to play the love-struck fiancé. She didn't sugarcoat anything. Instead, she straight up said that Travis wasn't her type when they first met. And she wasn't even talking about his looks. She said it was because he was younger and because he had cheated on a girlfriend before. But at the time, most people brushed it off as an awkward little comment and nothing worth holding on to. But now, with the whispers talking about a $40 million divorce demand and a video of her looking a little too cozy with one of his teammates, the moment is being replayed in a whole new light. And not only is she supposedly cheating with his TE, aiding with his TE, that's an obvious question. What changed? For a lot of fans, the turning point couldn't be clearer. His career blew up. As Travis started climbing in the NFL, the relationship suddenly looked more serious, more polished, more public. And when he landed with the Jaguars, the shift became impossible to ignore. Leanna was suddenly showing up in all the right circles, mingling more with other players and stepping fully into that NFL wife spotlight. Which is why the recently leaked footage of her getting just a little too comfortable with the teammate is hitting so hard right now. The timing is almost perfect because it lines up exactly with when she embraced that whole role, the image and the access that came with his career. Well, fans are starting to connect the dots. And the big theory right now is that the video wasn't leaked at all. It was planted, and some believe that Leanna made sure it landed right in Travis's lap. They think she's using it to blow up the marriage on purpose. And in the process, she's messing with his head before walking away for good. From the outside, it looks like Leanna's been chasing someone she actually wants. That person was never going to be Travis. He's not the type to be out all the time. He doesn't drink. He doesn't club. He keeps a tight circle. And Leanna is the opposite, like I said, for the streets. So, if she's not getting that lifestyle with him, she might think she'll find it someplace else. One of the clearest examples is a clip that's been making rounds again, where Leanna laughs while telling how Travis used to drive her to parties, drop her off and wait in the car for hours. She said he never complained. Travis never tried to stop Leanna from drinking, even though he himself doesn't drink at all. While some might interpret that as a sign of respect or support, giving her the freedom to enjoy herself without interference, many fans saw it as something far more revealing about the true nature of their rel. It wasn't just a casual observation. There were clear signs that Travis was often physically and emotionally removed from Leanna's social life. Reports and videos surfaced showing him patiently waiting in the car outside parties, sometimes for hours on end, while Leanna was inside mingling, drinking, and enjoying the nightlife that he had no part in. This wasn't a one-time thing either. Fans have highlighted multiple instances where this pattern repeated itself, painting a picture of a man who was more of a chauffeur or a silent chaperone than a true partner in those moments. The image of Travis sitting alone in the car is quite powerful. It symbolizes more than just physical separation. It represents the emotional distance growing between the two. They were living together, yes, but seemingly inhabiting two completely separate worlds under the same roof. While Leanna thrived in social settings and was actively involved in a vibrant nightlife, Travis was sidelined, waiting quietly, isolated from that part of her life. This separation raises questions about the depth of their connection and the level of shared experiences they actually had. What makes this even more telling is that Leanna herself has acknowledged this dynamic, laughing about it openly in interviews and social media posts. She once joked about how Travis would drive her to parties, drop her off at the door, and then wait in the car for hours while she partied inside. This wasn't framed as a complaint or a moment of sadness. She seemed almost amused by the fact that he was so willing to play this role. But to outsiders, this candid admission says volumes about the imbalance in their relationship. It paints a picture of a couple who weren't really partners in social life or leisure time. Rather, one was fully immersed and the other was left on the outside looking in. This dynamic is often a red flag in relationships, especially when one partner's lifestyle and social habits starkly contrast with the other's. Travis, by all accounts, is a low-key, focused individual who doesn't drink or party. Leanna, on the other hand, appears to enjoy a more outgoing, vibrant social life. When those lifestyles don't mesh, it can create friction, distance, and misunderstandings. Ultimately, the story of Travis waiting in the car while Leanna partied isn't just about a few nights out. It's a reflection of the emotional distance and lack of shared interests that may have been quietly undermining their marriage long before the public drama unfolded. It's a snapshot of a relationship where love and companionship were being challenged by fundamentally different worlds, raising the question of whether they were ever truly on the same page to begin with. So, I drink like I don't drink a lot, but I do drink. And I used to party and stuff. He would literally drive me and sit outside for hours while I was inside partying, then take us home. Like again, I still hope all goes well for Travis Hunter. You know, I really do. I still hope he has counsel around him to show him and steer him. But now, mix that with the fact that some fans are already speculating that she's found her type, people who can actually match her nightlife energy. Now, we don't know how she's going to keep up with her nightlife energy with the whole baby on the way, but that's whatever. Suddenly, that leaked footage of her chatting up a teammate feels way messier. It's not just a random moment anymore. It looks like part of a bigger pattern. Things only got more suspicious during their wedding reception, which should have been a day of love and excitement but quickly became the center of attention for all the wrong reasons. People noticed Leanna's behavior and it didn't sit right with anybody. Instead of celebrating, many were left wondering what was really going on behind the scenes. The whole situation started to feel like a slow unraveling right in front of everybody's eyes. Here's the clip that fans won't stop breaking down. The moment where it looks like Leanna dodges a kiss from Travis. They're on the dance floor, cameras are rolling and Travis leans in, but she subtly pulls back. It was a quick move, almost easy to miss, but with the freeze frames and slow motion folks are doing, that tiny pullback blew up into a major talking point. But y'all watch closely and tell me in the comments, because this is exactly when fans say she pulled away as Travis went in for the kiss. Music, did she pull away, y'all? Put it in the comments. Then came the big gift reveal. Travis went all out and surprised her with a brand new Mercedes G-Wagon. A $500 million wedding present. Most people would have been over the moon, screaming, maybe even jumping into his arms. But Leanna? She barely smiled, y'all. Honestly, her reaction felt distant and ungrateful. Almost like she wasn't really impressed. Look at how she reacted, y'all. What would you do if you were getting a Mercedes G-Wagon? Come on, let's do it. Applause. Now compare that to how she reacted when she met Lil Wayne. The difference is striking because her excitement and energy were through the roof. It was a stark contrast that's hard to ignore. Will you get it like that? So those two moments, the dodged kiss and the lukewarm reaction, did more than just raise eyebrows. They set the tone for what came next. When you add in where the wedding happened and the laws of that state, it starts to feel like the day was never really about love. But here's the detail everybody's talking about. Travis and Leanna didn't get married in Georgia, where he's from, or Florida, where he plays. They tied the knot in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Though on the surface, she said it was all ABO. And it didn't take long before somebody pointed out that Tennessee is one of the few states where alimony can be granted without any minimum marriage length. So basically, you could get married and divorced in the same year and still walk away with a quick payout. Y'all, that's when TikTok started shaking the table, breaking down exactly how this loophole could be playing right into her hands. They got married in Tennessee, where there's no time limit for a spouse to become eligible for alimony, as long as there's a financial need. Come to find out, it was her idea to get married in Tennessee because of this luxury venue. Talk about the short-long game. But here's the kicker. Travis didn't sign a prenup. Not because he couldn't, but because he chose not to. Like a silly person, even after lawyers, NFL veterans, and influencers offered to help him get one for free. So now you've got a no-prenup marriage in one of the most alimony-friendly states in the country, plus a $46 million rookie contract on the line. People are connecting the dots. And for many, those dots go way beyond just wedding venues. But here's where it gets real. The theory isn't just coming from random fans anymore. People who've been deep in that high-profile world are sounding the alarm on Leanna. NFL legends, entertainers, they're all warning Travis to watch his back. He's been through his very own public marriage drama. And when they told Travis to get a prenup, it wasn't a joke or gossip. It was serious on-camera advice. Protect yourself, he said. No shade, just straight-up wisdom from someone who's seen what happens when you don't. He said he did. Think so. I think he got married. Almost ain't talking about not yet. I agree. I'm going to give you a prenup about this thick. Then comedian Godfrey also went viral for pointing out that Leanna's "not my type" comment was the biggest red flag. He was blunt and said that one line revealed everything about what she was really after. And people took. He pointed out Leanna's open flirting with other guys and urged Travis to finally wake up and see what's really going on. Think this woman really love you like that, bro? You got to watch the signs, man. That woman said you weren't even her type. If a woman tells me not my type but ends up with me, then what's keeping you here? What's keeping you here then? If I'm not your type, that means you going off looks. So what's keeping you here? You got to ask. But you young though, but you got to ask yourself them questions. We not coming down on you, brother. We trying to wake you up. You know what I'm saying? Travis has always been quick to stand up for Leanna. Whenever she faces criticism, whether it's a harsh comment, a joke, or a random tweet, he's right there, Captain Save Them, ready to take on the haters and put them in their place. But check out this moment where Travis steps up again to defend her against backlash. I don't have to decide. I know I don't have to defend myself. No clowns. I'm not defending myself. I'm defending my girl because she's not going to get on here and talk. She's just hurt, you know? She's upstairs. She's been crying all day, you know, 'cause people trying to attack her character like they don't know her. They ain't never talked to her before. So I'm going to protect my girl. And you know why I always post those pictures when everybody gets to talking? Hey, 'cause I be trolling. I love to troll people that be trying to troll me. And this goes for all those pages out there, bro. Yeah, clip everything that I'm saying right now, post this. Make this go viral since you want something to go viral. See y'all. But this time, after that leaked video of Leanna with the Jaguars teammate blew up, there was nothing from Travis. No cryptic Instagram story, no comment, just silence. For someone who usually fires back fast, this was quite surprising. People started wondering if he was shocked, playing it safe with the divorce rum. On the other hand, Leanna's response was completely different. As the video went viral, she posted a tearful video of herself, looking upset and staring right into the camera. It was definitely dramatic damage control. God just to make you a great woman, and you'll know he's going to make you great by how you suffer. Music, the greater the glory, the more intense the story, because you can't get this all out of the book. Well, it looks like Leanna definitely overplayed her hand with this one because what if she is pregnant with another teammate's baby? Y'all, that would be the last straw for him. And it's not hard to see why he'd be so hurt over it, because honestly, who wouldn't be? This whole situation just keeps getting wilder and wilder, and it looks like Travis Hunter's world is breaking down. His wife caught up in a scandal with a Jaguars teammate, rumors swirling faster than ever. Y'all, trust me, this isn't just another sports drama. It's messy, it's personal, and it's about to blow up even bigger. So will Travis stay silent or fight back? Is this the end of the road for their marriage? Or just the start of an even crazier chapter? One thing's for sure, two things actually, a lot of people saw this coming, and you better believe the next twist is right around the corner. So stay locked in, because this story is far from over, and we're here to bring you every explosive moment.